let's look at our I can statement. What is our objective for today? Everybody read it together. I can use abstractly solve multiplicative comparison problems using situational equations. It should just say I can abstractly solve, not use. So you can cross the use out. Do you guys even know what that means? Yeah, it's a little confusing, isn't it? But, yes, Allie. Yes. Allie, here, just use one of these. Okay, so if I, we can build a multiplicative comparison problem straight from a real life situation. And you guys have said some of those. Like, my brother has 4 times as much as I have, right? And you guys can make a multiplication equation. So if we, if I write 7 times as many, or I'm going to say as much as 10 equals 70. I need you to talk with your neighbors, write that on your whiteboard as a equation. Just want an equation. 7 times as much as 10 equals 70. Okay. Will you come up and show it? Yes. Just come up and show it to everybody. Oh, it's perfect though. You come up and show. What's your name?
Luke.
Oh, Luke, I know that. Come on up, Luke. Okay. See if you guys got the same as Luke. 7 times as much as 10 equals 70. Well, that is not what this problem says, though. It says 7 times as much as 10 equals 70. So we're trying to write it exactly how it is written here. 7 times as much as 10 equals 70. All right, if it said 70 divided by 10 equals 7, then you could do the division. Okay, nice. Let's see if we can look at one up on the board. Allison, is the TV back? I mean, is the iPad back there? Can it get the TV?
Wow. Wait, can your thing go like upwards? That camera holder?
No, my iPad holder isn't like that. All right, everybody look up here, read this with me.
Got it.
Everybody's eyes up here. All of the 4th grade students were asked which school lunch they preferred. 21 students said they preferred the pasta and meatballs, while 3 times as many students said they preferred the roasted turkey with mashed potatoes. How many students preferred the roasted turkey with mashed potatoes over the pasta and meatballs? Well, if you think about our problem-solving steps, the first thing we have to do is understand the problem and get rid of everything we don't really need, right? So, what are important things that we need to know?
21 people wanted pasta.
21 students preferred pasta.
3 times as many.
And then, okay, so what did you say?
3 times as many.
3 times as many students said they prefer what? roasted turkey. Can you guys write a multiplication equation with that?
I did.
Nice. And how do you always answer real life problems?
Statement.
Yes, in a statement.
But you have to solve the problem first.
Yes, thank you for solving the problem. I'm gonna freeze that for just a minute so it doesn't turn off, because my TV likes to turn off. You tell me. So let's think about it. We have I'm gonna draw a bar model. Because sometimes,
That's a really good idea.
yeah, it's a really good idea, especially if you don't really understand the problem. So this is what I know. I know that I have 21 students, and what do they like?
They like pasta.
Pasta.
Pasta and meatball.
Okay, I'm just gonna put pasta. And how many students like the roasted turkey?
63.
How many more?
3.
Okay, so I'm just gonna draw 3 squares. And this is my turkey. I'm just gonna put turkey and mashed potatoes. And do I know that? That's what I don't know. Except I know that all of these are gonna be 21 because it's 3 times as many. How many of you agree with that? Now write me a multiplication equation. Very nice. Allison, will you stand up and show everybody yours? Okay, I'll help you. Does it help you with this bar model?
Yeah.
Okay, Allison, did you show it so that the people can see it back on the video camera too? 21 times 3 equals 63. Well, do you have 3 there? You have 421. All right, very nice. So with this next problem that we do, I would like you to come up with a bar model as well as an equation, because now I know my equation is going to be 3 times 21. Do you see that, Allie? Because we had 21 students who liked pasta and 3 times more who liked the turkey.
3 groups of 21.
Yes. All right, here's another one. I need to unfreeze though. Okay, read it with me. At a self-serve frozen yogurt shop, John poured himself a 7-ounce serving. His friends poured themselves the amount they wanted, and they all put their cups on a scale together to be weighed. The total weight of the cups was 9 times the amount of John's serving. How much did all of the cups of frozen yogurt weigh together? You know what happens to me sometimes when I read these problems? They have so much information that sometimes it's hard. Now, what are they really asking? So I like to go back in and just really say, what are they asking, right? What are they asking? What's important? You guys tell me the important things to know. I want a bar model. Do you remember I said I want a bar model? Not just an equation. Sophia, what's important for us to know? Okay, so John has 7 ounces. And his friends, do we need to know how many friends?
No, not really.
So what do we need to know?
We need to know how much they weigh together.
And how much did they weigh together? 9 times the amount. So draw me a bar model. And make sure you label it, because we always label all of our bar models. See how I did pasta, turkey. Mitchell, do you have it done?
Oh.
Do you have Bar model made? You guys are still back on the pasta one?
No, it's because he had to listen.
Well, there's a Kleenex back there that you can use. Nice bar models. All right, Tyson, how do you feel about showing yours? Okay, can you come up and just draw it on the board for us? And I want you to talk out loud while you're drawing so that we know what you're talking about. So everybody, if you don't know how to do a bar model, look up here, Tyson's gonna show you. So Tyson, talk. What are you doing?
Right here is what John's is, and so it's 7 ounces.
Which is OZ. Mm-hmm.
And then, this is it all together.
Okay. So he knows that altogether the friends weighed 9 times more. Leilani. So he knows that the friends were 9 times as much. So then he draws 9 bars with 7 in because it was 9 times as much. I really like that he's labeling.
I did it a different way.
Let Tyson finish and then you can show us your way. You did great. Yeah, you did the same way. And I see how you, all right. And then Tyson, what's our equation then? So this is where our question mark is, right? Mm-hmm. And then how, I like that he's remembering to write a statement. It was 63 ounces altogether. Very nice. Is there anybody who needs help with that one?
I did it a different way.
That's okay. Let me hold up yours. Let me see how you did it.
I did that in each set.
Okay, but that doesn't really come up and show that because Zeke did the same thing, but it's not. I bring it up here. We have the commutative property, but this doesn't match what's in the story because John's didn't weigh 9 ounces.
It weighs 7.
It weighs 7 ounces. And then so even though you get the same answer, this is only 7 times more, and theirs was 9 times more than his. Can you see that? Why we would do it that way? He did get the right answer, but the bar model's not right. So on a harder problem, it might not work out exactly right. So let's do one more. If you feel like you know how to do this, you can show me that you can do your independent practice. You should always do your independent practice page before your reflection page. Okay? All right, so if you do, you can't tell me that you understand it completely if you haven't finished your independent practice. let's do our next one. Okay. This one's about calories. Calories, everybody read it with me. Calories. No. Raise your hand if you're still doing this on the board. Okay, why don't you guys come a little bit closer, like up here. If you're working on independent practice, stay in the back. If you want help with this, just come over on this table. Sophia, are you still doing this with us? Okay, come on over here so that I can help you. Leilani, come on over.
Wait, do we have to stay here or can we go out there?
You need to stand here and show me that you can do one, and then you can go out. All right, so read it with me, you guys. Calories are units that indicate the amount of energy that's in food. At a fast food restaurant, you guys are not reading with me. A plain hamburger on a bun has 250 calories. A double deluxe hamburger with 2 patties, bacon and cheese has 3 times as many calories as a plain hamburger. How many calories does a double deluxe hamburger have? Do we care what's on the double deluxe hamburger? We don't really care what's on it. What do we care about? The calories. So you guys show me with a bar model that you label how you're going to do this problem. What's it asking?
How many calories for double deluxe?
Okay, how many calories are in one, in a regular burger? Okay, so draw me a picture, a bar with just 250 in it. Yours is a, okay, that's good. That's good, so what's gonna be in there? Mm-hmm. What I would like you to do is put the 250 here and tell me that this is the plain and this is the deluxe. Can you see the difference there? Then I can see what you're doing and which one are you trying to figure out. So this 250 shouldn't be the whole thing because that's what the whole thing weighs. This is just one, this is the plain hamburger right here, right? You see that? This is the plain. And this is the deluxe. You can't have that be the whole thing, because then it weighs the same amount as the deluxe. You see how the 250 match each other? Okay, so what's your equation and what's your answer?
Can we just add these together?
Yes, awesome. So you can go ahead and figure it
So,
out.
do you still need the eraser?
Yes. Let me see, please.
Can we do it like that?
Yes. And then remember to answer it in a sentence. Okay, so we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. You're gonna eat 2 of them. You're gonna eat 2 of them. All right, Mitchell, stand up and show back to the camera. Come up here and explain what you did. Really loud.
So I would
250 times 3. So I got the 3 boxes, and then I did that, and that's the plain, and then that's the deluxe, and then I added these together, and I got 750 calories in the deluxe.
Okay, nice job. Are you guys feeling like you understand it?
Yeah.
Okay, so, raise your hand if you want to do one more. Or raise your hand if you wanna try one more, you wanna do independent practice? Okay, we'll do one more for those of you who want, and then I'll come help those of you who are ready to be done. Oh, I need to unfreeze. What did I do? Here it is. Oh, that'll be okay. All right. Tyson, do you want to hit stop on the recorder because I think we've recorded enough? Okay.